There's a big collection coming to MLB The Show 23, and you guys need to prepare now because it will literally probably end up saving you guys 200 to 300,000 stubs because these prices are going to get crazy, and we can also make a ton of stubs off this. Now, of the two cards that I'm thinking are going to be coming from this big collection, Jackie Robinson Day is coming up. I think that we could be seeing a absolutely decked out 99 overall Jackie Robinson. But also with the pace of content that they've been doing, they've been dropping banger after banger after banger. Another card I could end up seeing coming would be a 99 overall Ken Griffey Jr. Now, whether they end up doing that for set 1 or set 2 collections at the very end, we'll have to wait and see, but that's kind of the next big card, and I'm thinking that one of those two cards are coming, and this is how I'm preparing for it, and I think you guys should prepare for it because it'll save you guys a ton of stubs. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub as we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have been killing it. We're so close. Thank you guys for all the support lately, and let's get right into it. So there are a lot of big collections every single year. Obviously, this year we've got the set 1 collection starting it off, which I'm really close to Chipper Jones. I'm hoping to have him today or tomorrow. I'm only 15 cards away. We got Trey Turner, and I'm really looking forward to adding him to the squad. And although these cards are absolutely gross, we are still waiting for more collections. Now, there are always going to be collections like this. There's going to be a set 2 collection and probably a set 3 collection like this that we will see 3 premier cards. But another big thing that we haven't had yet is we haven't had a Legends and Flashbacks collection come yet, and that's something that will definitely end up happening, and here's how you guys are going to prepare for it. Now, this isn't going to be a super long video, but I am going to go over some of the things that you guys could be missing out on that could cost you later in the game, and I'm going to kind of talk about this. Whenever you go to series, there are all of these, there's a giant collection every single year. So there's breakout cards, veteran cards, rookie cards, and all of these cards, there aren't a ton of them right now, but they could end up being really expensive later. For example, Taylor Rogers right here, 17K right now. He's probably going to end up going higher in price as the game ends up going on. Lucas Giolito and Ryan Ludwig. I believe this was from the ranked wild card series. This is where you end up getting these guys. 7,600 stubs right now to pick up. Both really big, expensive cards that will be really expensive in probably about 15 to 18 days. Whenever one of these giant collections out, and these are part of the collection, you're going to want to make sure that you're starting to keep tabs on some of these cards. Now, this is just something that happens every year. I know there's a lot of new guys to the game, but you kind of just want to start taking advantage of some of these guys. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you should buy all of them right now, but one thing that I'm going to be doing is these cheaper options. For example, the Ian Kennedy and the Ernie Banks. These are both cards that I'm going to pick up now. That way I'm not screwed later whenever we have to end up getting these cards, and these gold cards can get as expensive as 10, 20,000. There's a ton of them. And so it's a big deal this year to make sure that you're not only staying on top of live series and set 1 collections, but you're making sure that you're not selling off some of these cards that are just going to end up biting you in the rear end later. Like, make sure you're holding on to your cards. Another thing that I saw a lot of people doing that I was so against is in the BR program. The BR program has all of these silver rounds and these gold rounds, and obviously they're WBC players this time, but there's probably going to be some type of WBC player, some type of collection with the WBC, something to where you shouldn't just be selling these cards outright. They're going for 388 stubs right now. I would definitely hold on to these guys. Even some of these gold ones, I know that these aren't part of the set 1 collections, which infers that it's probably going to be a part of a different collection, and that these will end up being used down the line. Maybe it's a giant collection. Maybe you'll end up needing John Oxford and some of these guys. But I just don't think that we should be selling a lot of these guys, and you guys got to make sure that you aren't just throwing away stubs for something that's going to bite you really bad in about 2 months. It is confirmed that we are going to be getting a Jackie Robinson program whenever Jackie Robinson Day is. I'm not exactly sure when that is, but I know it's coming up. So April 15th is going to be whenever the Jackie Robinson ends up coming out, and we're going to end up getting a full player program for him. Now, we're pretty close to that, but we're going to be seeing probably moments and kind of a grind, and we'll be seeing a 99 overall. Or there has been rumored to be a brand new Legends and Flashbacks program, which we're going to need to end up taking cards for. And in these cycle, you're going to see a lot of these milestone cards like the Jeff Bagwell and the Walter Johnson Triple Crown and cycle cards. These are going to be part of it. And you just got to kind of keep in mind that if you start seeing some of these second half heroes like this guy, especially Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs is going to be a big card to pick up. Obviously, he's going for 16 and 12 right now. This might end up being a steal because this card could go for as much as 40 to 50K in a couple of months. If a collection goes out, this card is going to jump through the roof because he's a little bit rarer and harder to get, and not a lot of people end up having this card. The giant point of this video and what I'm saying is that you just got to make sure that with this secret collection that's going to end up coming very soon, whenever this 99 overall Ken Griffey Jr. card comes out, whenever a 99 Jackie Robinson card comes out, whenever some of these absolute legends that still haven't been released to the game, we'll get a Poppy card, we'll get a bunch of cards. Make sure you're not selling cards that you might need down the line. Now, I'm okay with maybe selling like the Life Series cards that you don't have, or maybe you want to end up selling one card to buy a different card, then that's all right, but just make sure you're being smart about this, because I want to make sure that you guys are ready for the big secret collection coming out and you guys are locked in for it. Video ended up helping you guys out. Make sure you guys drop a like and a sub as we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you boys later, and peace.